Hi there, I'm Mason, and this is Tarot to a T. This is your first time joining me. Welcome. Glad you could stop by. And if you're returning, I so appreciate you coming back. So today we're going to do a June, can you believe it? June. June, what happened to the other 4 or 5 months? Anyway, a June 2022 reading for the sign of Pisces. And that was just a messy little shuffle there, but if you haven't heard me explain before, these cards are really stiff. They're hard to shuffle the traditional way. So I end up having to swirl them around on the desk here. In any case, they get the job done, right? Okay, so what do we got going for Pisces for the month of June? I hope the first few months have treated you well, Pisces. That things are going good for you. No unpleasant surprises. No unfortunate turn of events, that kind of ominous thing going on. So I'm going to deal a few cards looking at a situation or energy, the energy of a situation. And then I'm going to deal a few cards telling me a little bit about the complication and the trouble in that situation. What's giving you a hard time? And then we'll deal some cards of advice, please. Okay, let's do it. Let's go for it. 2 of spades. This has come out a lot. I swear, almost every reading I have, like 80% of them, this comes out. Anyway, you know I shuffle, right? You saw me shuffle in there. And we have the colorized Joker. And we have the 7 of spades. Oh, might be trouble in your pastures here, Pisces. You might have found out some information that's led to some disharmony and a very significant relationship here. You might have even found out somebody had like a, not a split personality, what is it? They're two-faced, like a friend. I'm getting the sense this could be the friend arena, but we need to uncover more, of course. I do. You don't. I do. Before I can say any more. This Joker, I like to talk about these Jokers just a little bit. In our traditional tarot, this would be the Magician card. I also look at the Jokers as being kind of this energy is stirring things up. Everything's kind of mixed around, juggled around, shifted around, however you want to put it. But in some ways, I like to see them as divine intervention because the universe could be shifting things around because it's in due course. You know what I mean? I don't want to say that it's shifting it around just to be in your favor. That could be down the line. In the short term, things could be just be mixed around, shifted, juggled, torn up. Because right now, that's what needs to happen. Yeah, because you found out some information. That's what the 7 of spades is about. Some kind of truth was uncovered. And it either led to this division with this person or you just found out they were two-faced. I'm getting two-faced. It's like a backstabbing, a betrayal of sorts. And that sucks out loud. I hate it for you. Let's see if we can get something more positive out here. Well, you are kind of moving ahead with this, so you're not stuck on it. These 8s are about advancement and just kind of moving ahead. You do have a fixed idea in your mind of how you feel about it. This is the card of kind of being fixed on something. Stubbornness. It's also the card of having problems in a relationship. So that totally goes with what I was just saying here. That you're having a problem in a relationship of some sort. I think it's a friendship. I'm not getting romantic, but we'll see. Oh, Queen of Spades. More kind of darkness. Now, this is an older, mature female energy. It doesn't have to be a female. It could be a air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. She is mysterious. She tends to keep to herself. She's quiet. She doesn't say a whole lot. The thing is, you don't know exactly what she's thinking, so she has kind of this malicious, manipulative air about her. This could be who you're dealing with. I don't think it's you. Or this is how you are viewing this person, perhaps. Again, they do not have to be a female. They could just be embodying this kind of Black Widow energy. You know the story of the Black Widow, right? I mean, there's been like famous female serial killers that have been called Black Widows because they marry these men. Usually it's men. I can't say it. It would never happen in a woman and a woman relationship. But anyway, they have this history of marrying men. And then somewhere along the line, this dark side comes out of them. And, I mean, not just dark, but malicious, evil side. And they end up killing their husband. There's been a few through history. I can't. There's one that's coming to mind that I can't think of her name. It happened, I think, back in the 80s, if you're that old. She was a very famous one. She had, like, several husbands that she married. And she ended up, I think she usually poisoned them. Anyway, they called her the Black Widow. She kind of earned that title. And rightly so, right? Six of I almost said spades. Clubs. This is about kind of pathways opening up and again, stepping forward and moving ahead. And actually, you could be planning ahead. You could be planning, have already thought about how you're going to move on from this. It may not be in the most positive state, though, but this is actually, it's a positive sign, this Six of Clubs, because it could mean that you're moving ahead mentally, spiritually, financially, emotionally, I mean, in any realm, and it is about friendships and having happy connections with people. So I think it's very possible, Pisces, that you're putting this in a healthy place. Whatever transpired and you found this dualistic, two-faced person in your life, you seem to be putting it in a good perspective and not just like taking it on as, oh, I can't trust anybody, right? Kind of going too far. I'm going to look at the trouble. I mean, I already see the trouble, but I'm going to see what the complications could be on top of that. You got the Eight of Diamonds. Could involve something financial. Some kind of, I don't have any nails. I can't pick these up. Definitely financial. You got the King of Diamonds. And the Seven of Clubs. So this right here, this popped out kind of, I mean, serendipitously, right? Because this is the feeling of feeling trapped in a situation. I think you felt like you had no other choice but to do or react the way you did. And whatever action you took, I didn't see an action over here. I just saw some kind of betrayal where you figured out somebody. Yeah. The King of Diamonds. Interestingly, I like to look at kings as representing kind of taking control of a situation. Now, in the realm of complications, let's think about this for a second. The King of Diamonds does speak about finances and abundance and success and that kind of stuff, or business. It could be that you were this transpired with somebody at work, or if you're in business with them, fantastic. If you're self-employed and you have this little business thing going, but unfortunately this happened. But if you're just like an ordinary Joe, this could be just like something that happened at work. That's why this King of Diamonds is popping out. It's definitely some kind of authority over your life. Yeah. Interestingly enough, this Eight of Diamonds is about hard work. Usually paying off in some sense. It's possible, again, that if this is in the work sector or business sector, you put a lot of hard work into this and you're expecting these big, these big gains, this big abundance to come about. And maybe that has kind of sabotaged that, or kind of, maybe not prevented it from happening, but just it's kind of bittersweet. Yeah. Maybe if it's a business situation like a small business, you feel trapped in keeping the business going, even though maybe a business partner or somebody, a major player in the business, is turned out they're not who they say they are, and they don't have your best interests. Jack of Diamonds, definitely about some kind of money. This Jack is young, immature energy. It can be actually a person who's downright immature or just kind of less experienced. Okay, this is kind of, this is also the card of like you getting some kind of news, but I think we already established that you got this news over here where some truth got uncovered. Perhaps somebody brought you this news. This could be another player. This could be another person involved. Um, it's not necessarily bad news and it's not necessarily good news. It's just news. But again, it's in your financial abundance sector, which is interesting. Six of Spades. Okay. This right here was fated. This is destiny. This was destined to happen. I would look at this as like, there's a larger plan at work, definitely. I think we kind of saw that back here. Um, I'm thinking so. We're I'm getting information and I'm trying to think it into a context to put this in. So don't look at this as like you're destined to fail or you're destined to meet people like this who are going to screw you over. It's more like you need to learn this lesson at this point in your life. Got it? Um, that's how I read fate or destiny. It's not like, yeah, you're destined to fail. Please don't read it that way. That's the pessimistic, negative outlook that I am guilty of taking myself. So, like, why me? Why am I being picked on? No. The way to look at this in the most mature manner is you're learning a very valuable lesson here, and it's going to help you in the future. It's going to get you where you really want to be. Probably financially, in career sector here, because that totally is popping out here. Let's look at your cards of advice, Pisces. Whoa, Seven of Diamonds. We got more prosperity and abundance coming out. We got the Queen of Diamonds. Holy crap. Could it be? Could it be? We have the Ten of Diamonds. How momentous is that? You have completed a cycle. If you follow through the course of this advice, which I will give you what that means, you're going to complete a major cycle. in the area of your finances, and it's actually going to free up your ability to make more money. How exciting is that? Or not necessarily just money, we have to get away from this view that it's all about money. It's also abundance. Abundance can come in many forms. So Queen of Diamonds. I would say this is very strongly asking you to step up. Again, kind of like a king, but taking charge with a more feminine approach, and you do not have to be female. Just hang with it here. We all have male and female aspects to our personalities and our energy. This could also be an earth sign, as a side note. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. This person is also a socialite. Not only do they kind of have their sense of responsibility around finances in order, they're very satisfied with their life. You know how they say, if you're not there now, fake it till you make it? I'm kind of hearing that. Fake it till you make it. You're there, baby. You just need to play the role. I think that's the role you want to be, in any sense of the word. The socialite, the person who is financially responsible and has a degree of control over their destiny this way. The Seven of Diamonds is definitely speaking about that. But it's also asking you to watch the risks that you take. Especially around like luxurious spending. So don't go over the top with this. I'm going to get another card here before we wrap this up for Pisces. Whoa. King of Spades, quite a different tone here. Again, we have kind of the male controlling, not controlling like a narcissist, okay? Just take charge kind of energy. This person is, again, this energy, this person is very good in business. They have a good head on their shoulders. They're smart. They're perceptive. I think it's warning you, though, because there's a warning with this card about potential problems in a relationship. Now, that could be with whoever is left in this dynamic. I'm sure you weren't in, like, at a work situation or in a company or a business where it was just two people. It was probably more involved. Gosh, I can't leave it there. I mean, I'm almost thinking that's asking you to just be careful going forward. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm making myself clear, but the other people that are left, after the aftermath of all the shenanigans here. Two of Diamonds, yes. Partnerships, harmony, especially around money. Of course, right? What else would it be? But this is where you want to be. I tend to read that on this side is where you want to be and where you're going to end up. So this is about investing. I don't think it's necessarily investing money, but maybe energy, time. This is about happy relationships. I think you need to nurture relationships to avoid some of the potential problems that could happen because of this fallout with this person. I think this is just one person. And I think it's warning you that there could be repercussions with other people. I think that's very clear, right? And you definitely want to maintain the balance and the harmony and the sense of partnership and how everybody is a partner in what's going on and growing the business and keeping it going. Okay, Pisces, I hope that made sense. It was very firm and solid, and then it kind of led me down another path up here, I'll be honest, of kind of beyond this problem. So I think you've sorted out this problem. Especially the Six of Clubs was kind of saying, yeah, you've got a good head on your shoulders about what happened. Going forward, your advice is just to nurture these relationships, whatever's left, whatever they are. You need to nurture these relationships. Be social. The female energy is a bit softer than the male energy because it's more mothering, whereas this is more, fatherly. Not that fathers can't be soft. It's just a different dynamic. So keep that in mind and avoid unnecessary risks. This could also be unnecessary risks in relationships. Yeah, if you think that you can, I guess, just skate over everything like it didn't happen and keep operating the way you are, I think it's saying hold back a little bit. But it is going to end the cycle, and this is abundance. This is success. This is everything you want. Okay, thank you for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And hit that thumbs up if you like the video. That would be great. Okay, I'll see you again next time. Take care.